It was good. I got some thumbs up. Anybody else had some positive experiences? I know we did. We had some great discussion. What I loved about our group where we were was just the variety that was there. We had all across the board, and I hope you had some similar experiences with your groups as well. What I want to do is to talk a little bit about just some of the ideas. I'm going to have Danae come up, and she can write on here what those are. You need a Yerman thumb for my handwriting, so we'll have Danae do that. But what were some of the ideas that you had? Some of the things that you discussed. Okay, this is the part where I stop talking and you start talking, okay? Yes, please. Teaching. Teaching how?
Teaching how?
How, as far as...
Similar to this.
Okay, good.
So classes.
And that is something that, the fun thing about Restoration Generation is we know about that much of where we're going with this thing. We've got the vision out there, but this is a work in process. This class that we're doing here, and I'm sorry to admit this, but you're a guinea pig. We're doing a trial and error on all of you here. And so we're learning from this, and Cameron's going, you've got to do it when we're doing this. But that's what we're doing. So we're learning from this. But one of the things that we've talked about doing is if we can develop a system, we're going to develop a system that's duplicatable. That you could take the process, what we've learned, and you could take it. If you moved to Texas, that you could do it in Texas, or Alaska, or Vermont, or wherever you're going. That you've got the skill set to be able to do what we're doing here. So excellent. Thank you. Okay, another ideas. Yes.
I'm in a position in life where I can't really get out. I have a whole bunch of little kids, so I see my role is teaching my little ones. I can't go out there and do classes or do anything like that, but I can teach my little ones these principles so that they can grow up knowing that. And who knows, maybe they can do something.
Teaching respect. Teaching you treat other people like you want to treat without an office or part of the custom.
Absolutely, yeah. So teaching in the family. In my opinion, that is the most important area where we can teach these principles, first and foremost, above everything else. So, excellent, thank you. Okay, what else? How else can we take these principles, what we're doing? Yes, Sister Black.
We can invite our neighbors over and say, hey, want to hear what I just learned?
Yes.
Because people ask, and some people want to know. Some will keep coming, and some don't keep coming.
Okay, and I need to take advantage of that segue right there. This class, we're going to extend an invitation for you to bring 1, 2, 5. Do you know people that should be here? We're going to extend the invitation for you to bring more people. We obviously won't be meeting in this room. We're going to grow from there. But that's the invitation that you'll receive from us tonight. Who do you know that should be here to this class? Who do you know that has the skill set and the abilities? As we visited just in Kimber Academy, we have our parent meeting, we talked about RG, and there was one mother that was there, and she was going, I didn't want to do this, but I have to do it now. She felt it. She couldn't deny it. And she texted Sister Munson last night, and she says, okay, if nobody else has volunteered for this, I'll go ahead and do it. She's in. Because the Lord spoke to her. She heard it. So, excellent. Okay, yes?
I think, like in our group, some of the youth mentioned some things that are steps. And that's kind of what God does, is He gives you a step. So I don't think any of you should feel like, even though you don't know exactly what it is, He's giving you some steps that you can say, give me this piece. Like, even though it's not exactly what we're supposed to do with the rest of our lives, it's a piece of what they're supposed to do. Which is the way God has delivered.
Can I make a confession? I told you about my background, where it is. I still don't know the Constitution. I know that there's 7 articles in the Constitution, which I'm proud of that, and I know there's 14 amendments to that, but I don't know those. I haven't read The Naked Communist. I read the 5,000-Year League. Well, I'm reading the 5,000-Year League. I don't know the principles. But a true principle is this. You don't wait until you know it all before you start to teach it. You start with what you know. I I understand the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so if I can stand up here and say, okay, I'll be a teacher, then you can do the same thing. So as Elder Uchtdorf says, lift where you stand. Do what you can do. If there's 10 things you need to get done and you can do 3 of them, do the 3. That's all the Lord expects you. And He'll work on getting the other 7 things in place, okay? I will know the Constitution. I guarantee you that. Am I going to be sitting in the class when they're going over to Making America? Absolutely. I'll learn it. Guarantee. I'll make you that promise. Yes?
I was just thinking, next week's lesson, I teach gospel doctrine and so forth, and next week's lesson is on being a good citizen. But what's interesting to me is when you bring up, it's very sad to me, when you bring up the Constitution, it's almost like a bad word now to people. And people start rolling their eyes. It's like you're an extremist. And sad.
Yeah.
One thing that I do want to bring up is I watched my husband, who feels very passionately about the Constitution and about different things, and I've watched him with his business. He meets new people all the time. He does hardwood floors. But it's interesting to me to watch the Lord put in his path who needs to hear what he has to say. And so I really feel like part of what we're doing here is we need to involve our Heavenly Father and just ask Him, put in my path who needs to hear this message. And He will. He has His own way of getting people where they need to be and allowing you that opportunity to share what you know, even if you don't know it all. And it's usually just exactly what they need to hear, and it sparks that interest and gets them rolling. So,
Yes.
yeah, it is opening your mouth.
For 4 years, the Lord was preparing the Haran family to be here tonight. 4 years ago. Families that you know the Lord's preparing. And it is. It's as they come into you. Listen. Have confidence in the thoughts and the promptings that you receive. There's a reason for it. Yes?
This is what this brother said here. You know, we feel sometimes rejected by the audience and we're speaking, but you said the word. They never heard the word before, quite like the way you expressed it.
It's true.
And that, if you never say the word and you hear somebody else back, they may feel the same way. But you say it, somebody else says it, then it starts clicking. And you never know when that's going to be. And that's why you can never give up. When you know and what you believe.
Yeah, say, Abinadi didn't care.
Yeah.
He just did it.
He knew what he knew, and he knew what was true.
He died not thinking he made an effect on anybody, but he made an effect on everybody.
Yeah, he did. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, any other thoughts? Yes?
Not to offend anybody, but I'll probably offend everybody when I say the Constitution to me is a buzzword that drives me crazy. Because the Constitution is a contract to protect that which we already have. We are free, and we were free as Americans without the Constitution. You could throw it away, and that would be fine if we knew who we were. George Washington fought not because he had a Constitution, because he wanted to be free. Once he established his freedom, he helped to protect the rest of us by establishing a contract or an agreement to have put the government into place to protect those rights and freedoms. And when we turn and we say, we have to restore the Constitution, I want to say, oh crap, we do not. It will restore itself when we know who we are. When we're free here and here, we know the principles of freedom. We know how to protect the Constitution. We know how to restore the Constitution. But when we give away our freedom and our rights and our knowledge of who we are and tie it to a stupid piece of paper that a bunch of people got together and wrote down, where did they get it from? They got it from God. Right. So let's get our own Constitution. And then we will see the value of the one that our government, our founding fathers put together. It's an amazing document. but it's not going to save us. We are going to save us. And we're going to use it as a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool. We can create another constitution. It's a piece of paper. It's an agreement. That's all it is. It's an amazing one, and we should use it because it came from God.
Right.
We have the scriptures. We have the Doctrine and Covenants, Book of Mormon. I mean, we can go on forever. We have a lot of those. But if we don't use them, it doesn't matter. And we can't run around saying, well, if we be saved, the Book of Mormon, we'll all be good. No, that's not it. When we learn what's in the Book of Mormon, we'll be saved.
Right.
When we learn what's in the Constitution, we'll be able to apply it. But we can't say we have to elect somebody who's constitutional, because that reflects your responsibility to know who you are and to claim your own right and to declare that this Constitution means me. Whether you believe the Constitution or not, it doesn't matter. I believe it, and I declare these are my rights, and I have established a government to protect them.
Right.
When you violate my rights, you violate my country, you violate all those things.
Thank you for bringing that up, because that is a true principle. Government does not give us our liberties. God gave us that liberty. All the government is there for is to protect those liberties. So, thank you. I appreciate you sharing that. So,
That says it. Like step down first.
yeah.
A little bit.
Good. Okay, any other thoughts you've had? Does this pretty much summarize what your thoughts were as far as what you can do as individuals, as groups, as families? Okay, more ideas will come, and we'll have the opportunity to work together with that. So this is just the beginning of that. So, thank you. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of work. Our founding fathers gave 3 things. Their time, what were they? I forgot them. Fortune, sacred honor, and their life, fortune, sacred honor. Are you willing to do anything less? Your time, your fortunes, and your sacred honor. That's what the Lord's asking. Where are you with this? One last thing I want to share with you. As we talked about, this is our first activity in Restoration Generation. January 10th, I hope all of you will put this on your calendar, January 10th and 11th. We're having an event. It'll be here in Idaho Falls. It will be the kickoff for Restoration Generation. Timothy Ballard is going to come. He's going to be our keynote speaker, and also Dr. Glenn Kimber will come. Kind of a 2-part series to this. Friday night is going to be the big gala event where we'll have Timothy Ballard come and some other entertainment that will be involved with that. Phenomenal experience. Where you'll come and understand about what we're doing and what Timothy Ballard has a book out called The American Covenant, which is an awesome book that talks about what we've been talking about today. If you want to get a little bit more information, background on him, you can go on zionvision.com and you can type in Timothy Ballard, and they've got several different clips in there on him with that. But an incredible author that has done a phenomenal amount of research on this covenant relationship that we have here in America and the responsibility. He'll be our keynote speaker. Dr. Kimber will take a few minutes Friday night. And then Saturday, we'll have the second part of that where Dr. Kimber will talk about Restoration Generation. He's going to talk about his first-hand experiences with that. He has met with 3 universities, scheduled with them in April for us to have students go over there and start the process. In Israel? Where did I say? I didn't say, oh good, okay. Because I tend to put us over in Egypt or, Iran or someplace like that. So good. So over in Israel. So we've got, and he's going to share with us that. He's going to share with us his vision and his experiences as he's worked with Dr. Skousen, and as they've worked together to create this program to preach the gospel of freedom in preparation for the gospel of Jesus Christ. What a mission we have. What an opportunity that we have. So, this is the beginning of it. You here tonight, thank you for coming. Thursday nights, I mean, you're sacrificing family time. Many of you brought your families. Thank you for bringing your families. But thank you for being here. Now, I'd like to extend you the invitation to bring somebody else with you. Because there are others out there who have been prepared. That the Lord, if you'll make the commitment, the Lord will bring somebody to you that needs to be here. They're individuals that have the same concerns that you have. They just don't know where to go. And we have a resource for them. Make you that promise. Thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate it. Any questions, any last comments before we wrap things up tonight? All right. Okay, Brevin, I'll turn the time back over to you.
Thank you, Brother Rand, for teaching us tonight. I'll give the closing prayer, and then there are books out there on the table to buy. Holy Father, thank you we could all be here today. We were able to be here on earth. Use this for good night tonight. Use this while I take that. Because all those who need to be here will be able to come.
Amen.